one of the biggest gifts and curses in the sneaker community is yellow soles. I'm gonna show you how to bring them back. You remember them like this, but slowly but surely, no matter what you do, you can't avoid your icy blue soles turning to this piss yellow. It's unavoidable, but with care and the right products and the right technique, you can turn this back into this, or as close as you can get it. We're gonna be working on a pair of 2014 Carmine 6s. As you can see, the shoe is very clean. It's very well kept for its age. It's almost 10 years old, but that sole, that yellow, I would consider it a major flaw. Some shoes look nice with it, others don't. And it's not just Jordans. Here we have a pair of Zebra Yeezys. You can see that yellow all over the sole as compared to the clear color. And on a white shoe like this, it definitely looks worse in my opinion. So today we're going to be making a indoor icebox setup. I do have experience icing soles, but never inside. Normally I would use the sun and various different chemicals. Right now I have my own mixture that I've kind of perfected, and let's see how that works in the indoor setup. So we're going to be using a grow tent, UV lights, and the secret sauce. Alright, so while I was talking, the camera cut off and y'all missed a lot of education. So if you want to know what you missed, just hit me on IG and I can explain the entire process of how icing soles work. But I'm looking in this box, and what I do not see yet are instructions. Alright, so we're going to do this. No box. No instructions, rather. We're going to take these and just stick it in there until it starts to look like something presentable. Take these short boys, stick the long boys to make the base. That works. This is the top. And I know it's the top. It's got these little holes. I'm gonna use those holes to help me mount my lights, because that's gotta go like that. Now there is some extra stuff. What it's for, I have no idea, but what I do have is a box. That's what I need. So it comes with these patches to cover up these holes that just let light in or moisture out. We don't need that. I'm actually going to be using a fan to ventilate this thing to keep all the lights in. So that's one for the back, and then there's a door, which I don't need the door. I can just unzip it, take a look whenever I get ready. Right now, the technology is just looking like three 1500 watt lights and a fan. I could definitely leave the links below, but this is the opening. I'll probably never open it past this, and flip it open and gain access to the inside. I have no problem reaching around. I can adjust and touch the lights up here. All right, so this is the box for one of the lights. Like I mentioned, this is my first indoor setup, so it's new to me as well, but I do understand the process and I know what I was looking for. But the sizing, there are some pre-made lists of what you can buy, but I just wanted to try it myself. I'm hard-headed like that, and I kind of like to look for stuff and then not get the sizes and just see if it works. Now, one of the main reasons I selected this light specifically is because it gives you the ability to daisy chain it, which means you can connect multiple of them together, only needing one plug for the outlet. So you see here, full front, back, you got a couple fans to keep it cool. Now the idea is to have 3 of them going across the top. Now these are huge. This is a huge light and it is very bright. One light in itself would do. All right, so it took some time and a few things are wrong, but this is what I have so far. With the lights, they didn't send the daisy chaining cables in order to connect them. So right now, I have them both hooked up. Right now, just to a free hanging power strip. The lights are pretty large, so I could not fit all 3. But I was able to get 2, and I was able to get them hanging. Take this. With the lights in the box, I have about 6 inches from the shoe. I actually turn it on with all the lights killed. Alexa, turn the lights off.
Okay.
And that's with one light, and that is bright. Ooh. That is bright. Alexa, turn the lights on.
Okay.
Alright. So I also have my fan here to kind of keep the temperature regulated. I have a temperature gun. I just want to make sure that the shoes really don't go over like 80 to 90 degrees for a sustained amount of time. But typically you will leave your shoes in this box for 48 hours. As opposed to doing it in the sunlight where it could take like 6 hours, but the sun is very unpredictable. So let's go on to the next step. We got the box set up and it's ready to go. First thing you want to do, it's a must, put some gloves on. You will burn your hands without gloves. Take this from somebody who burned their hands several times in this, just for the sake of rushing when you don't need to. Next, I like to get my wrap, saran wrap, cling wrap, whatever you want to use. I just get enough for the shoe and I lay it down. Just lay that on down. Then I set out a plate just to put my secret sauce on. Now there's a lot of this stuff on the market with many different formulas. This formula worked for me pretty well. So I just keep it up, and then next you use a toothbrush, paintbrush. I'm using a little sponge, and you just apply it and you get it all in there. You want a very light coat, but you want to coat it. Get all in the grooves. Try to avoid getting it on any other material except that clear sole you're trying to ice. Got that section. Come to this side. I'm gonna get it all in there. Now you don't want it to be too thick because the light needs to be able to penetrate through the sauce to the sole so it can deoxidize it and give you that nice pop, clear color that was once there. I take it, set it right on that saran wrap that we already had placed. And that shoe is ready for the box. Well, let's do it again. Alright, same process. Get it up in there. The saran wrap helps to keep a lot of the evaporation down, so the sauce lasts longer. You do want to keep it saturated. No, you may think you want to apply more and have it thicker where it's the most yellow. That's not the right thinking. You just want to go for full coverage because it'll work. A little goes a long way. Bang. You want to make sure you keep your hands covered and clean. Keep your rag nearby. Let's wrap these up. Into the box. Alright, so I got both of the shoes in the box. It's very bright, so the camera won't pick it up at all. Let's see. You can see it from over here. They both in there. It's very bright in there. So we'll let those cook. Alright, so I threw another 2 pair in there. Those, the primary. I threw these in there because they were pretty yellow and needed to be iced. And then these just had a little bit of yellowing that I just wanted to clear up. So it doesn't really need a saran wrap because it won't be here long at all. But we're about to get it started. It's about 3 o'clock. So we check it at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Alright. I know it's been a while, but maybe not for you. It's probably just a couple seconds, but it's been about a week. I started the Seaglow process, and then life just got in the way with Thanksgiving and stuff. So I'll give an update. I ended up icing the soles for about 12 hours, and the results so far I'm extremely pleased with. We have a lot of clearness coming in. It's definitely not that this yellow color. I ran into some issues. These really cleared up a whole lot. This means it's not really a big deal if you know how to deal with it. But we do have some separation there. No biggie. Those shoes are very worn. They're beat. Actually, the lights I have are very good, but they are very hot. So I purchased another light, a bigger light with different spectrum of lights. Hopefully that would work a lot better than the 2 I have in the setup now. So I got a bunch of stuff here on the floor. I got a bunch of shoes that just came in that I have to plug into the inventory and get that stuff listed. I have the new lights in. I have a bunch of other random packages all around, as you can see. So I'm gonna take some time, get these shoes put into the inventory, check out the lights if I'm gonna swap it to add it to the setup. And then I'm gonna try to find a fan. I also got some more shoes in to restore. I'm gonna be working on these next. The yellowing in the cage is the problem with this, but that's light work. I'm actually on some white cements. So let me get this straightened up because I can't do nothing with all of this stuff in the way. Alright, so I got the Seaglow setup opened up right now. This is how I had the other two hanging. So I think I'm going to take those out and put this one in. It's more dedicated to the spectrum of light that I need. So I got the veg setting and the boom setting. Nice fans on the back. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with that light instead and get these out of here. They actually came with a temperature and humidity sensor to put on the inside and a lot of cables to hang it up. So I've been through it one time hanging one up. Yeah, that's what I need right there. That should decrease the time by a lot. So I definitely try to leave the link for this one. So I'm gonna take those lights out and I'm gonna use that one and try to find another fan. So that's what I'm gonna work on now. Getting those lights out, putting that light in, and then I'll go to going through all of this. Right now, I'm gonna be. What am I gonna do? I have some orders I need to ship, so I'm gonna be packing up orders. Get these unsightly cords out of the way. Just trying to hook something up quick to get it to see if it works. So I'm gonna be moving that out the way. Packing up orders. Hopefully, I have a box big enough to send these 2 orders out. And then I'm gonna get the truck prepped. Thank y'all for coming along. I will be doing some updates on the restorations. That's what I originally started this video with, but it kind of spiraled into everything else. So I have currently 4 restorations I'm working on. I kind of recap that now. I have the Carmine 6s, which have already been cleaned in the uppers. We're just icing the outsole. Then we have the Zebra 350 V2s. They're currently being de-yellowed and cleaned all over. They still need a full deep clean. And then we have the metallic 5s, which need a outsole treatment, full upper clean, and a reshaping. And then lastly, we have the white cement 4, which needs a deep clean and de-yellowing of the netting. Alright, so in addition to that, we do still have the icebox that is receiving some upgrades. It should be in its final form pretty soon. So next time y'all hear from me in this, we'll get updates on those restorations in the icebox. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed it.